Hey there everyone, Chris Mack here. First and foremost, this video is a joke. If you can't take a joke, just go away now, okay? All right, with that disclaimer said, here goes nothing. I am a disgruntled father. I am as wide asleep as you can get. Or am I asleep and you're awake, or you're awake and I'm asleep? You know what? It doesn't matter what I am as long as we're all aware that you're wrong, okay? Just so you know exactly how woke I am, like, first and foremost, before you get all cancel culture, because how can he say that? I'm a ginger. I belong to the most exclusive minority there is on the planet. So don't you even, that's a can of worms you don't even want to touch. You hear me? All right, now let's show you how asleep I is, okay? I'm sitting here wearing my Patagonias. I'm here with my Pride card. I'm here with my Trump card. Read the fine print. And I'm eating my all-natural vegan granola right now, okay? Just so that way we all know. I am a disgruntled, upset father right now. You want to know why? Because I went to the all-public, everyone-can-see-it library, and I got this here book to read my daughter. This here book. Do you know how much garbage is in this book? Y'all think it's a sweet, cute little story about George the monkey. No. I don't think it's a coinkydink that they named him George neither. Let's get into some things that happen in this here book. Okay, we're going to have some story time right now. George was happy as could be living in Africa. The man in the yellow hat, a stranger, came a-calling. The monkey liked the yellow hat, and he figured he'd go play with it. Next thing you know, the yellow man kidnaps him. He ape-naps him. He's been ape-napped. George Jungle reference if you don't get it. Ape's been ape-napped? Never mind. So he's been ape-napped. See the sailor laughing as he's ape-napped? He's been ape-napped by a man with a gun. A terrible, evil gun that shoots 1,000 clips of Time magazine a minute. Then, the man with his white privilege is smoking a bowl. I hope he's got his medical card. He better have his medical card. George is so distraught. He jumps in. He'd rather die. Then they hang him by his heels till he pukes. Then he shows up. Now, would you look at this? The man in his privilege now has the monkey smoking a bowl. Now he's got the monkey smoking a bowl. Passes out. He goes to call for some help. See that? He gets the telephone there. Fire company comes and they go there, and then they get mad at him. I know they're not cops, they're firefighters, but I think they're acting in the fire police capacity. Look at how many of them they're using to go trap this poor little monkey. That is police brutality. Do you see this? Do you see this police brutality right there? Then they haul him away and arrest him. He doesn't get his other phone call. He doesn't get his rights read to him. He doesn't even get a lawyer present, nor one provided to him if he can't afford one. He's a monkey. He can't afford one. Of his own ingenuity, he escapes. He gets him some balloons. Goes flying all around the place. Scared. It says in here, scared. Look at that smile. Scared. Then he comes down and the man with the yellow hat is there to capture him again. Forget the jail time. He just pays the man with the balloons and that's it. And then they rush off. And then he sells him to the zoo. Does he get bananas in the zoo? No, he gets some stupid balloons. He don't even get fed. Can you believe that? Smuggling stuff into the zoo in balloons. This is a terrible, how could they? I mean, Dr. Seuss had at least a half a dozen titles banned and never to be seen from again. And we allow this on our shelves for our children to read. Can you believe that? Okay. Satire over. I'm still getting canceled for this crap. But regardless, though, part of me was kind of like, wow, we read this as a kid. And then the other part of me was like, okay, in the Bible, God tells us that we are to be in the world, but be not of the world. And I think if we skip opportunities like this of like, yeah, totally, George was kidnapped and taken somewhere and sold. That's kind of what this says. I mean, it can be a cute little story if you want it to be, or it can be what I like to call a teachable moment. You can't turn a blind eye to the evil in the world and just be like, it's fine. No, because then you end up with shadowed kids who have no clue that there's danger in the world, and then they end up getting hurt. And then that's our fault, because it's our responsibility as parents to teach our kids right and wrong, that there is evil in the world, and how to be prepared for that evil. And yeah, that's kind of on us. So I hate this whole cancel culture garbage where you see people who get all up in arms of like, how could you, how dare you? Okay, evil is in the world whether we like it or not. I mean, yes, it should be our responsibility to live each day better and to try and get rid of evil, but the fact of the matter is that's not going to happen until God comes back. So all we can do is deal with what we have in our situation, use it as a teachable moment, and teach our kids that, yeah, evil's here. Know how to see it, know how to deal with it. Don't hide it away from them. What's that saying, that history forgotten is bound to repeat itself? Well, if we just take the terrible things that we don't like, or the terrible things that happened in the past, and we're just like, we're not going to talk about that anymore, we're going to cancel it, it's gone, then eventually we're going to forget that that was wrong, and then eventually it's going to happen again. All right, that's it for me, folks. I hope you got a good laugh. Thanks for watching, and as always, it's Chris Mike.